There's a lot of closet religious people coming out of the closet thanks to Trump.
Yeah.
I mean, you see it all the time now. It's like everyone now is talking about Christianity, at least, and it's now become in vogue quite a bit. I don't know if that'll last.
Well, enrollment in education in the Catholic schools is down 60%.
Really?
Okay.
Okay. All right.
And the enrollment, or not enrollment, the attendance in Sunday Mass, etc., is down 85%.
Okay.
Okay. And they have no money. And they can't sell any assets. They're sitting on 8 or 10 trillion in assets, art, gold from World War II, diamonds, etc.
They're not allowed to sell it?
No. It's either St. Paul said or somebody said it.
Okay.
Okay.
Will you try to change that or not worth it?
Well, no. We can turn, as soon as we turn around this first archdiocese.
You have a case study.
Case study. Where as soon as we get some positive results, we're going to start working on 2 or 3 others at the same time. And it's
How hard is this going to be to do?
At least 50% of my time.
Okay. And it's probably one of the hardest things you've ever had to pull off?
Yeah.
Because it's a massive bureaucracy.
Yeah. But I did it in Siemens.
Yeah, true. Which one's harder? With Siemens?
Yeah.
Okay.
The Germans. There's a right way, a wrong way, and a Siemens way. I know how to do this.
Okay.
I know how to do it.
50% of your time on that.
Yeah.
The other 50 split between you being chairman of 26 companies and then teaching and giving Sally some attention.
Yeah, well, I have to.
But Sally does everything with you.
Yeah, but I have to up my attention with Sally.
Okay.
I mean, she's put 30 good years in, but I was teasing her this morning. If I was an unkind person, honey, I'd say you look older. And she's sitting with curlers and shit on her head, and she says, well, that's a kind thing to say. And I said, but I wouldn't say something like that, because tonight, when I get done with Brian Rose, you're going to look all glamorous. I was thinking about when I was driving over here in my Phantom. Can you walk around here at night?
Yeah, you can.
Audience, that's a lie. But anyway, if he invites you over, I have a bodyguard with me, so...
Can you walk around Mayfair at night these days? Not with a watch, not with a Patek on.
No.
That's your London.
Yeah.
What happened? We'll get into
exactly what I told you about.
The kids.
So since I met you, what's happened to my life? Let's see. I bought Sally a 16, 18, and 22 carat diamond rings. Okay. I'm a NetJet owner. And I told you, you can't afford, you can't make a good enough reason to get a plane, remember?
Yeah,
my speech.
it's not worth it.
Well, at 80, I can make up an excuse for anything.
All right, so you NetJet it unless you're going internet.
No, tomorrow we're commercial, but I mean less than
transatlantic.
2,000 miles is a NetJet. We have NetJet in America, and we have NetJet here in Europe.
And that's been a good move, right?
Yeah.
You don't like airports.
Yeah, but we don't use NetJet like.
Peter Thiel took $500,000 and turned it into $1 billion using the exact same techniques we're using inside the investment club. He met a CEO, his name was Zuckerberg. He pitched him the deal and he said, okay, I'll give you $500,000. Mark went public and sold the shares to people like you. Well, what happened to Peter? Well, he exited and got a 2,300x return. The wealthy invest in early stage companies, folks. The public markets are for suckers. It's a rigged game. By the way, this happens in crypto as well. It's called pre-sale tokens. This is Solana. Does anybody know this chain? They sold pre-sale tokens for 4 cents. And you can see the date on there, April 5th, 2018. Look at Solana today, folks. That thing's up over 1,000x. The media and Wall Street and all these hype people get you to buy the top. Meanwhile, they put their clients in at the bottom and they use you for liquidity to make their clients rich. You can play this same game. You just have to have the financial education and the deal flow. That's it.
There should be 6 or 8 people on the plane with us, but there's only 2, Sally and I.
Okay, nice.
And occasionally a flight attendant, but...
Okay. You're very lucky.
That's not the right way to use NetJet.
Right.
Is, when you have 6 or 8 in the plane.
Oh, okay, but you guys don't.
Uh-huh.
Okay. You are very lucky to have Sally. She's an angel.
Sure, absolutely, 100%.
Amen to that. That was a great call.
As is your wife.
Yes, we're both lucky, right?
How old are your boys now?
8 and 9. And I told them you were coming today, and they were like, who's this $1 trillion guy? Who's this guy? So I showed them, pictures of us in the castle, and they were asking me questions about the trillion. The trillion got their attention. And I said, Gabby had been up to your castle for the 70th. And she gave a speech at your 70th birthday
Correct.
party. And they were
Very
asking
articulate
questions.
for 12. Actually, very articulate for anybody, not just 10 or 12.
You're right, she was 12 then.
Correct.
Yeah, she kind of shocked the audience. I think you guys just grabbed her and said, "Do you want to say something?" And she just improv'd it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Better than your father.
Yeah, probably, right? Probably
That's
better
exactly
than
what I said.
Yeah, better than I could have done, especially then. But yeah, who knows? Maybe the boys will come up and see you
Yeah,
at some point.
that'd
You
be
have
great.
14-year-olds as the youngest you did?
14.
Okay. And you kind of,
You'd have to come back with him.
oh yeah? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah,
gosh.
yeah. In fact, we just had the Carlines. Well, now he's 18. He came when he was 15. I'm educating second generation of these kids. And I told you the son of one of the oligarchs came at the last seminar. And the Russian mentality about taking action and, you know, being harsh and selfish and et cetera, you don't have to teach them that.
Right.
I mean, it's just
In the culture.
Yeah. And we you know, almost had a fight. We had 2 Russians and 2 Ukrainians at the last seminar also, and they don't like each other for
Really?
real, for real.
Okay, for real,
Yeah.
real.
And
They
and
pretend
when
to
they
get
boxed,
along.
and when they boxed,
Oh.
coincidentally, one Russian and one Ukrainian boxed. And
Coincidentally.
and one had infinitely more skills than the other, so it wasn't. I couldn't really tell.
Okay.
Because when you're on your back all the time, I mean, there's not much. You can fight back, but.
To continue watching the rest of the episode for free, visit our website londonreal.tv or click the link in the description below.
Hi, it's Brian Rose from London Real. You probably know that we've just recently been re-platformed on YouTube after 25 months completely in the dark. The truth is, I really need your help. What I really need you to do is click on that subscribe button right now, like this video, and maybe even leave a comment or share the link with friends. We're really fighting against an algorithm that's tried to keep us quiet for so long. And the more subscribers we have, the more people watch our content, the better guests we can bring you, the better content, and we can continue transforming lives. We've been doing this for 14 years now. I want to do this for another 14 years, but I really need your help. So click on that subscribe button, like the video, leave a comment, share this, and we're going to continue to bring you more and more great content. Thank you.